everyone, welcome back to another video. In the previous video we did our savings, setting our savings goals for 2025 on our budget for freedom planner. So at the beginning over here, right here where it says sinking funds, planning for the future. So in today's video we're going to be setting up our savings trackers, which is right at the back. So after the December tab, over here on brain dump, we also put down what are our goals and what is our why. So I'm actually going to put why over here. Maybe I can put like my why, so I can remind myself, why did I write my family, Scala, and KB? And I also just want to take some time to elaborate on your why. It's important for you to understand what is your why and to know what is your why. I get a lot of people that ask me, Norma, how do you remain disciplined? And my answer is always, I have a strong why. But every time I answer that, I always think to myself, maybe I'm not making any sense when I say that. So I want you to think about, what is it that makes your life have meaning? Because without a why, you will feel like your life is meaningless. You just wake up, you go to work, you come back, you sleep, you do it again the following day, you go to church and stuff. Like, you're not feeling excited, pumped up. You know, you're not having that spark in your life that you want to wake up tomorrow, because you are just living a life that is meaningless, basically. And that is because you don't know your why. So nothing makes you, have that discipline or that motivation to even save money for a certain goal, because there is no reason for that goal. So your why will guide you and will help you design the life of your dreams. It is a key that will unlock, the discipline that you need, the discipline that you need to do the tough things, like, for example, saving money, or going to the gym, or eating healthy, or drinking water and not sodas. So having a why is, the direction, basically, that will help you in your path towards your goals. So a why is very important. And once you have defined your why, what do you want and why you want this, you will now intentionally be on the lookout for all the things that are going to direct you on the right way, and you'll be on the right path because you're not being intentioned. You want to be aligned to your why every single day. So think about what I just said and then be able to construct your why. So I'm going to put some examples here, because just putting Scala and KB could also be a little bit confusing as to how can I get more disciplined just by putting these people over here. So number one, I want to be able to have more time. Sorry, I just need to take this off. I want to be able to have more time for my husband and daughter. Okay, so in order for me to get this over here, time, it means I had to leave my full-time job, because my full-time job was taking in a lot of time. But in order for me to be able to leave my full-time job, I needed to do this. I needed to pay off debt. I needed to make sure I have an emergency fund. I needed to make sure I've planned ahead. So achieving these goals will give me time, will give me an opportunity to not have to go to a full-time job, because I've already set myself up, to be able to have the time, even if I'm not a millionaire and I'm not where financially, you think is someone where they found freedom. But for me, it's freedom because I make enough money to pay off my bills, but also I do it while I have time for this one and this one. And I mean quality time. I don't mean just time after work. So this is no disrespect to anyone, of course. I mean, I've done that. I've been in a working space for 10 years. And I just realized that it's not for me. I don't want to have a cap. I don't want someone to say, you're only going to get paid 20,000 because this is what you signed up for, no matter how hard you work. So I didn't want that anymore, which means I also wanted freedom to be able to work in my own pace. If I'm in a mood to work hard, that means I'm going to earn more money, then I must earn it. If I'm not in a mood to work hard and I'm not going to earn money, then that's okay. That's on me. So, but that's an entrepreneur mindset. That's another video on its own. And not a lot of people have that kind of mindset. But let me know if you want me to talk about the entrepreneur mindset, which I am happy to do. So time is my number one reason for, pushing my goals and wanting to achieve that financial freedom. So talking about financial freedom, that's another goal. I wanted to have freedom to earn any amount I want. So I wanted freedom to earn any amount I want. Sorry, I just need to fix this. Just didn't look good. Okay, so this is my other why. With a full-time job and other things, I don't have that freedom. I don't have that. This is my paycheck and that's it. And I didn't want that. And you've seen my videos. I've got so many streams of income coming in 1 month, and that I did that purposely. That is my goals. Like, I need more. It's not enough. I need more because I have so many goals. I have so many things I'm trying to achieve, and I need more financial freedom. Another one that I want is freedom of location. So freedom of location. So being able to, be self-employed and have an emergency fund and, have enough finances, I can decide that I'm just going to take leave anytime I want. No one is going to tell me when I cannot take leave, if I'm allowed to take leave. So that's a freedom of location. I can work wherever I want. I'm going to be in Johannesburg the whole week next week. I can still carry on doing what I want to do and make money from it. And, I can travel with my family. I can be with my child during school holidays. Whatever, I want to do with the location, with the time, with the finances, I can. But the first step is to be able to achieve these goals, which will get me there. So if I have enough investments that are paying me dividends, or that is growing my wealth, I can live the life that I want. If I have an emergency fund, I can live the life that I want. If I pay school fees ahead, I can live the life that I want. Then I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not on a strict budget. I'm not stressed every month. But first, you have to know, why is this important to you, for you to have that discipline to be able to do this and push through and pay that 12,000 a month extra or 6,000 a month extra that you need to pay on that debt to be debt free. It's a sacrifice you need to do now, temporarily, and then once that is done, you will start living the life that you want, because you're going to start using that money that you are paying extra and investing it and building your wealth. But if you want some guidance, then definitely do reach out. I'll leave all the links below. We can book a one-on-one. I can have a look at your goals and I can help you set up and make sure that you are set up for success in your goals. Okay, so now I've touched on a little bit about my why and why I have a strong why. So now I want us to set up our trackers. Okay, the first tracker I want us to set up is this one. So for me, it's this one, sorry. So you don't have to be setting up this one, but it could be for you. So for you, it could be to save for a house, to pay off a house. It could be to save for month ahead on rent, whatever it is. You know what you want to save for. Or pay off. For me, it is to pay off my household debt, our household debt. We did agree on 81,803 on the previous video. So I'm just going to put it right over here just so I remember. So we agreed on 81,803. So you need to now calculate how many houses over here. I've already done that for you. So this is 80 houses. So there's 80 little houses over here. Now what you need to do is take that amount of money and divide it by 80. Okay, so it's 1022.5 whatever. So I'm just going to round it up to 1030. So each house will represent 1030. So every time I pay 1030 extra onto the debt, I will color in the house. And this is not a savings, this is a debt. So we're gonna tick this over here. So I haven't put the 1030 yet. So as soon as I put it in, I'll write the dates, the amount, and the balance to bring this 81,803 down. Okay, that's tracker number 1. Tracker number 2 is going to be our emergency fund. So for our emergency fund, we had agreed on 20,000 Rand. So 20,000 Rand is what I'm hoping to save for our emergency fund. And how many flying cash is there over here? So there is 56 in total. So I'm going to put it right here. So there's 56 in total. So now if I take the 20,000 divided by 56, it's 357 and some change. So I'm going to round it up to 360 Rand. So every time I save 360 Rand, we will color in. So this is a savings, it is not a debt. So I'm going to tick this over here. Now we actually have money in our emergency fund. So what I'm going to do is I will take the money that we have, which is 11,000. Let me just check because we wrote it down yesterday. So 11,312 is what we are currently sitting on our emergency fund. So 11,312 divided by 360. So I can color in 31 of these flying cash over here. Okay, so I'm going to use, I need maybe a green one just because it's money. Okay, so I just colored in 15 of the cash. I'm going to color in the rest for TikTok, as you already know, because I have to also record content for that. So on date over here, I'm going to put today's date, which is the 8th of December. And the amount we are starting with over here is 11,312, and the balance, so 20,000 minus 11,312, 8,688 to go. 8,688 to go. All right, so that is our second tracker. Okay, our third tracker, and as you can see, guys, it didn't bleed through, so I colored in over here, gosh, and it didn't bleed through. unless you're using pastels. I don't know, I haven't tried that. So for school fees, it's 38,050 that we have to pay on school fees. So 38,050. And how many hats are over here? So there is 80 hats. I already obviously counted. So now I'm going to take the 38,050 and divide it by 80, and it's 475.6, etc. So I'm going to round it up to 480. Okay, so each hat represents 480, and that is a savings and not a debt. Okay, so we haven't started saving for that, but we will very soon. Okay, another tracker is for our vacation, honeymoon, holiday, whatever you want to call it. What did we decide on? 25,000. Okay, and there is 90 aeroplanes over here. So if I take 25,000, and divide it by 90, it's 277. Again, I'll round it up to 280 Rand per aeroplane. And that is also a savings. Okay, next tracker. Let me just have a look at our goals. I think it's going to be before. Is it before the vision board or after? I think it's after. Yes. Okay. So I've got the date-free plan, emergency fund, school fees, vacation, Christmas time, Black Friday. Okay, so let me do investments. I'm going to do investments, Christmas, and Black Friday. Okay. Oh, how much is it? Investments, 12,000. Okay, so this is going to be an investment tracker, which is 12,000 Rand. That is the big goal. Okay, and how many of these I haven't calculated, so let's count it together. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 9 times 10 is 90. Okay, so there is 90 money bags. So we're going to take the 12,000 and divide it by 90, which is 133 Rand. So I can round it up to 140. Sorry, I thought I heard Scala. 140, and that is a savings, not a debt. All right, that's so exciting. Okay, next one is Black Friday, and Black Friday we are budgeting 8,000 Rand. That is the goal. And how many jars are there? Saving jars. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 8. Okay, 9 times 8. So 72 jars. Okay, and then I'm going to take the 8,000 and divide it by 72, which is 111. So I'm going to round it up to 120. So each jar equals 220, and that is a savings. And we already have money in the savings jar. So if I will take the 1,100 that is already in the savings jar and divide it by 120, I can color in 9 jars. So firstly, let me just write on the side over here that 8th of December, we have 1,100 Rand, and the balance to go, so if we go 8,000 minus 1,100, 6,900 Rand. Okay, and then let's color in the jars. So 9 jars in total. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'll leave the last 3 again for TikTok and Instagram. Okay, and then my last one for now is the Christmas, and the Christmas budget is 15,000, not 15 Rand, gosh, what would I do with 15 Rand? 15,000. And how many trees are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 90. Didn't even have to count there. 90 trees. So 15,000 divided by 90 is 166. So we're going to round it up to 170. And it is a savings again, not a debt. And how many trees can we color in? So we currently have 900 Rand saved up. So 900 divided by 170, 5 trees that we can color in. Okay, let's use blue. Four, and 5. Okay, so those are all the Christmas trees that are colored in, and those are all my saving challenges trackers for now. The reason why I'm saying for now is because if I go to the beginning over here, so this emergency fund is going to be funded very soon. So obviously we wrote here the goals by the 30th of January, which means I will have some extra money to start putting into a new saving challenge, or add more onto the current ones. School fees also will be funded by February, which means we will have more money to put into a new challenge. So we'll be able to do the other trackers as well once we have more goals that are met, and more new goals, more challenges basically. So for example, vacation, we want to use the money by June. So after June, this vacation will become something else, a different challenge. I don't know for what, maybe to buy an appliance here, or maybe to buy a new car, who knows. So it's things like that I can look by the dates that by June, well, by end of Jan, I'll have another challenge. By end of June, I'll have another challenge. By end of February, I'll have another challenge. I hope that this video was enjoyable, that you liked it, and I am going to be recording the debt one very soon. So I'm looking at my current debt now here, over here, and I need to update this, or maybe I should just do it here. I think let's do it here, and then I don't have to record so many videos because I want to do a New Year reset video, getting ready for the New Year. So let me just take this out, and okay, that's all. Okay, so this is for my F&B loan, well, our F&B loan, and the starting balance was 300,000. We have a long way to go, but the goal is to pay it off in April 2026, so not next year, the following year. The current balance is 287, sorry, so that was the balance in September. Now the current balance is 281,803. So that's the one you've been seeing when I do my the debt payoff journey tracker, the houses, you know, the houses tracker. So if I go to 87989 minus 281,803, which is the current balance, we have paid 6,186 into the debt, and that is not to say that is the debit orders, because it is not. So I could actually show you right now. So I'm just going to put down how much we paid. I'm going to have to get a piece of paper to do my calculations on. Just one moment. I'm going to use my old BFF and just use a brain dump section, like a note section. Yes. Okay, so if I go, we have currently paid the 6,186. Okay, so this is how much we have paid, but how much is actually being debited in our accounts? So remember, this is September that we last checked, which means October and November is when the debit orders went off. The minimum payment is 9,663. So 9,663 times 2 is what has gone off our account of 19,326. Out of that 19,326, let's calculate how much is interest. I will put everything on the screen for you, but I'm going to have to use my phone. Just need to log in. Okay, so for October, and put it over here. October, the interest was 5,774.54, and then there is the insurance thing, the CPP payment, which is 843.38 cents, and then the service fee of 69 rand. Okay, so that is October. And then there is November. November's interest was actually more than October. That pisses me off, which is 5,840.54, and then the normal CPP and also the service fee. Okay, so those are the 2 months. So in October, how much actually went to interest? So if we go 5,774.54 plus, let me just do this, guys, sorry. 5,774.54 plus 843.38 plus 69. So that is how much went to interest, 6,686.92. And then in November, 5,840.54 plus 843.38 plus 69, 6,700 and 52.92. Okay, so that is October and November. How much actually went to interest? Now, if we add these two together, it is 6686.92 plus 6752.92, 13,439 in total. So 13,439.84. Okay, so out of the 19,000 that they deducted, 13,000 of that went to interest. So if we go minus 19,326, only 5,886 went to the actual principal, like the actual debt, you know. And out of that, so let me write down 5, 8, 8, 6, 16. There is some extra payments that we deposited. I just need to check how much is it. So let's go extra. This is how I do it, guys. So when you send me your one-on-ones, I'm like sitting there scrambling. Okay, so how much actually went to extra in October? There is 1,000. There's 400 Rand that we put in. And then there is 300 Rand. Okay, so how much actually went there to extra is 1,700 Rand, which means if we take the 5, 8, 8, 6, 16 minus 1,700 Rand, only 4,186 out of the 13,000. Oh my gosh, out of the 19,000, sorry, only 4,000 actually went to debt, and the rest went to the interest, and then the rest was extra payments that I made. Okay, so let me write that down. So I'm going to write both of it together over here. I'm just going to go October/November, like that. Payment, I'm going to put the 4,1 because that's how much we actually paid into the debt. 4,1616. How much extra did I add in? 1,700 Rand. How much went to interest though is 13,439.84 whatever. I'm just gonna say 440. Just round it up. Okay, so this is how you track it. It's gonna make you sick, but now I know exactly what I'm working with, and this is not okay. So current balance is 281,803. Seeing this is pumping me up to pay this off quicker. Whatever profit I make from YouTube, I want to put it in here from January. November at not a tough month. It's just been celebration after celebration after celebration. It's like everybody's birthday is in November in my family. December, obviously December is Christmas time. So from January, every single profit I make from YouTube is going straight to this debt. So I do appreciate you guys watching, because you are the ones that are going to help me pay off this debt quicker and get out of this deep end. And I really hope that this also helps you as well. Okay, so in total, how much have we paid so far? So if I take the 4,186 plus 271710 plus 2675 plus 2809 plus 2564 is 14,951. Let's see if we get to color in a tracker. Yes, we get to color in there because now we got to 14,000. Okay, we haven't got to 20,000 paid, but we are moving on, and this is why I created the small tracker. So there's the big one, 300K loan, and we are literally still on the first line, and then they are divided into 4, the 50Ks. Every time I complete a 50K, I'll complete this tracker. So this one is quite motivating to see that I'm almost halfway to the 50K. So yes, gosh, this is actually too much for me. So as much as you're like, well done, Noma, you've paid 14,000 on your debt. If I had to calculate for you how much has gone to interest, you would cry. You would stop spending your money and just go and pay off your debts, because interest is the devil. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and let me see if I can look at your faces. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do enjoy recording these videos. I really hope you enjoy watching them. Thank you for your support, and I hope that this motivates you to also keep track of your budget. Once you know what needs to be changed, you will start making a change. You cannot change what you don't know, and as much as it sucks to actually like write it down and go like see face to face all the decisions you have made or the positions that you have been put through to make decisions that have now looked like you're not a wise person, it's okay. It's okay. Now you know though, and now let's make decisions of how to get out of this problem, because for me this is a problem, so I want to get out. And if you don't know, you don't know, but when you know, you cannot not know, and you're going to start making intentional decisions because you already know what you're going through. So watch this video again, write down your debt, write down your savings, fill out your BFF, use your full BFF, and let be your stepping stool into your financial freedom journey. Don't just use it for whenever you feel like it. Actually use it every day to keep track of what you spent money on today, tomorrow, the other day, how much you have saved, how much you have paid off in debt. Like really use the BFF to your fullest potential. And I'll also keep you motivated. I'll keep recording these videos if you enjoyed them. I also want to ask you below, just because I have so much wisdom to share from the Bible, if you would like me to do some Bible study videos over here. I am going to be doing quite a lot of Bible study videos for the Cornerstone Club. I want to do like a wisdom journey in January. But I don't know if you want me to share like maybe even once a month here in this channel on Nomazdiary. So let me know, comment down below. I really would like to know that answer. But yeah, that's all. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you on the next one very, very soon.